No, I'm excited, dude.
Why? It's just a topic.
Dude, it's gonna be.
It's a theme. All right, we're talking about themes.
I'm fucking excited. Okay. If you're
Alright.
gonna do this to me, John, I'm not gonna be excited, but I'm excited. I'm ready to hear what your topic is.
If it's not Asian women and why they're fucking sexy, then I don't want to hear it.
Oh yeah, then we're shit out of luck.
But you don't think
Hey, did
Asian
you
women are
guys
sexy?
know
Dude?
the 10th president of the United States, John Tyler? Did you know that he was born in 1790 and he has 2 grandsons that are living today?
Wait, what?
Why?
Isn't that crazy?
I don't understand what just happened. I thought, wait,
John Tyler.
who's on the $10 bill? John Tyler's on a $10 bill.
Dude, what the fuck?
I thought the presidents are on the bills depending on what. Like, I'm just really confused now.
Yeah, because Abe Lincoln's on a penny.
He was our first president.
Anyways, John Tyler, dude, born in 1790, 10th president of the United States. He has 2 living grandsons today.
That's kind of like when Columbus sailed the ocean blue, right?
You know why he's got 2 living grandsons today?
Well, you guys texted me at 5:45, way past when I first told you guys about it at 2:16. I was passed out.
That's your own
that's
fault,
not
dude.
our
John
fault.
John Tyler. I'm not done with this point.
I don't care, but okay.
John Tyler had his last son when he was 68.
Rip. What?
And then his son had a kid when he was 75.
Why?
That's why he's got 2 living grandchildren.
Their dicks worked at that age? Amazing.
Dude, when you know, you know.
What does that mean?
You just know.
You're like, you know what? This is the perfect time to have a baby.
John, what are the topics today? Longest running meme, guys. What's up? Hunter, Shane, John.
Hunter, Shane, and John. Hello.
You don't sound very excited, man. Jesus Christ.
John just woke up from a nap.
John's dead.
I'm dead, but I'm here. I am here. All right, so you guys ready? We ready to talk?
I need to be more energetic, but yeah, I'm ready.
All right, so basically what I wanted to talk about this week was I wanted to talk about stuff that went on at CES. So, CES stands for, because we know from last week, Hunter does not know what
Consumer Electronics Show.
Consumer's Electronics Show.
You had to Google that before the show.
I know what that one means, man.
So basically, this is a show, for those that don't know, is where vendors show off upcoming products. And with these products, or usually with CES, it's a way for these companies to kind of set trends. Sometimes they get these trends right, sometimes they get these trends wrong, and also it's a chance for these companies to show off prototypes for like maybe the future. Examples of, I don't know, like previous years they've gotten it wrong. Like I remember one year CES they really tried to pull like 3D TVs. Remember they tried to really make that a thing that really went nowhere.
Yeah, man.
So yeah, so basically I wanted to for us I wanted to talk about, like, I'm going to divide it into 2. So I'm going to talk about 3 trends that were pushed, and by trends I mean these are actual products that are actually coming out. They're not prototypes. And then I want to discuss whether or not I'm going to talk about the trend, just talk about it for a bit, and then like at the end of it we can kind of talk about whether you guys think they're going to get it right, like this is actually going to be a thing that's going to be adopted in 2018, or if they're wrong. And then then I want to talk about another 3 things, but it's going to be concepts. So like these aren't coming out at all. There's like no release date. We're not sure if this is ever going to come to fruition. And then we're basically going to discuss, do you guys think they will eventually become a thing?
Holy shit.
Yeah. So
Shane, he's got a way better topic than Battle Royale.
I don't give a fuck about anything right now. So
John, hit me with that first.
All right. So I mean, these trends are no order. They're just 3 that when I look through articles, like these consistently kept popping up in terms of products. So the first one I want to talk about is the push for voice assistant. So Google has Google Assistant, and Amazon has Amazon Alexa. So those yeah, Echo, there you go, Echo Assistant. So those 2 are they kind of went at it this year. At the moment, Google has admitted that Amazon currently dominates that market. But near the end of 2017, Google did announce the Google Home Mini, and they had that ridiculous deal where instead of $50, Google was only charging like $20 for one. And there were a lot of products from both sides. Mainly, Google made a bigger push this year. I don't know if you guys saw, but Google like legitimately made like a playground for like.
Google's a monster.
Yeah, like Google was like from based on the articles, like they really made a push this year. Like they put Google Assistant everywhere as much as possible. And one of the the type of products that they were trying to push was it's basically like an alarm clock but with a screen. So I don't know how to, if you guys can
Don't you
picture
have a
that.
Google Home?
I have a Google Home Mini. You have Alexa, right?
I sure do.
Yeah, so basically what they want to do is that they want to take that and they just, it's basically, I don't, the way I could describe it is like an iPad with speakers with the assistants. So they want to push like those
Well,
type of products.
that's what Amazon was doing with the
Yeah, they are coming out. Amazon did announce one first.
show called.
Yeah, that's what it's called, the show. Yeah. So basically Google came out. But unlike Amazon though, Google's having third parties make this. So like I think Lenovo is like one of the companies doing it. But
That's
yeah, so
interesting. Google's usually on Google.
Irrelevant fucking company. Jesus Christ.
yeah, I know, right?
Lenovo.
So I mean, to even take it further, Google is even, they want to bring the assistant to the cars, and other companies like LG announced their own home assistant, like voice type thing, and they have it in their washing machines and fridges. And
Fuck, dude.
there are speaking about irrelevant, there are like companies I've never heard of, like this company named Jibo. They literally want to take home assistant to the next level, and they're putting it in robots, like
I
robots.
saw that.
Yeah.
I saw
So basically, do you guys think voice assistant products are a thing for 2018, or is this going to be like some like nothing?
No, I think it's a thing.
I
It's
mean,
been
you
a
use
thing.
it, I use it. I don't know about you, Shane.
I don't use it for shit, dude.
I mean, it's just like Siri for your home.
Yeah, like I think this is the year that, in terms of like techie guys, like I want to say like us three, like home assistant, like this has been around for a while, like. But in terms of like the general public, like I think they're really gonna try and make a push for like the everyday, because like my mom and dad, like for example, like they think Google Assistant is stupid. Like they think the Google Home thing is dumb. Like they don't really see a use for it. But like for like someone like me, like I think it's dumb that, I mean, I think it's cool that I can be like, ask my Google Assistant to turn on my TV, turn off my lights, turn on my TV, play my music. Like I don't know, stuff like this. I think it's cool. Like I'm personally excited
It's the
for
future, dude. That's what
I'm
I do on my Xbox right now. I
yeah.
have the Kinect, and I thought that was
So
the fucking dopest shit.
I think for me personally, I think in order for this to become a trend, they need to keep pushing it like they did. But I think the prices of these products have to stay like kind of sort of cheap. Like if it's something like 200, like do you know how much that Amazon thing is?
No.
I have no idea what it is either. But like
Alexa?
for me, no, not Alexa, like that screen one, the one that you were telling me that Amazon's coming out with.
Let me check real quick. I
For
think
me,
it's
if it's over 150, that I don't know if I would be willing to pull the trigger, but around that 150 range, I'd be willing. I mean, you're right, Shane. Like I think it's like they might be kind of like
230.
230. Holy, I don't know about 230. I can't see myself paying that much for it. For me, it's more of like a cool like one trick pony trick to just have. Like
It seems like a fad, dude.
yeah, no, there you go. That's the word. Yeah, see, that's what I might be worried about that might happen right now, is that people are going to see this as a fad thing, and it's
Being someone that goes into multiple houses, I've seen a lot of these. Actually, people putting them in their kitchen.
So with assistants, what do you see more of? Like, is Google right in which Amazon does have more of them in houses?
Absolutely, Amazon. Amazon.
Yeah, because I know friends that I have. Yeah, my friends say they have Alexa. It wasn't until this year that they started buying Google because of that home mini discount. It was like 20. I think it was $20 instead of 50. So yeah, what about the whole idea of like the robots? I think that's more of a fad
I
than.
don't even know. What does that even mean, dude?
Here, let me show you a picture of one. Yeah.
They put the assistant in the robot.
Like a sex
And
robot?
the robot,
You can talk to a robot that looks at you.
yeah, it has like a voice
Why?
and everything.
What the
yeah.
fuck?
Because like
That's
with
for lonely
Amazon
people,
and
dude. Holy shit.
for like Amazon Alexa, you just talk to it and it just responds to what you say. But like this one that I'm posting real quick, like I guess it has like face recognition. So if you walk in a room, it's gonna look at you and be like, "Hey Shane, like how are you today?"
Why
like
the
it's gonna
fuck would
it's
I
gonna
want that?
it's
I
gonna
watched a review on
initiate
that
it.
actual thing, and someone said
Linus
it was
Tech
fucking
Tips.
trash.
Yeah, I mean, I saw the Linus Tech Tips review, and he trashed the crap out of this, and he trashed it so bad that when they saw his team at CES this year, they asked them to go to his booth, and because they told him that they made software changes to his after his review, because one of the things it couldn't do is like if you asked
That was
this
the
Jibo,
Kickstarter one, right?
yeah, it was. If you asked it who the president of the United States was, it
It
wouldn't.
didn't know the
Yeah,
answer.
yeah. Like it couldn't do something as simple as that.
This shit's stupid, dude. Like, what the fuck? It's
It's very
a
stupid.
what's that? What was that movie? It's like a little Wally, dude.
Oh yeah, it looks like Eve.
It is Eve.
Yeah, I mean, I could still see this trend being a gimmick, but I mean, if we're gonna
It's a fad.
gimmick one,
It is a
yeah,
gimmick.
this,
100%.
yeah,
That's a gimmick.
that
It's like
one is.
what was that other thing that was a gimmick that was similar to that? Can't remember what it was, but that died real quick. It's like they brought it back.
I can't think off the top of my head. I just remember like out of the few trends I remember that died really quickly was 3D TVs, and actually I think it was
3D TVs, dude. I totally forgot about that shit. What the fuck?
like I
Interesting.
remember that CES, like that's all every company talked about. 3D is the future. 3D is the future. It didn't. I don't. It's
Fucking
dead.
stupid, dude.
3D is the future. The future is now.
Dude, what I don't like is about like you guys have all the Alexas and shit in your house, dude. Those motherfuckers are spying on you, dude.
Okay, no, I was gonna say because like I have a few friends who are against these sort of stuff because of how the because I mean the microphones are always on.
Yep.
I mean that's how they work.
They fucking caught some murder because they could rewind and like listen to what happened in the house.
No way,
Black Mirror.
seriously?
I swear to God.
I've been watching that lately, and I think that's what made me really pick CES as my top because I was watching Black Mirror and I was like, this is closer to reality than most people think.
Oh, it's super
Black
close,
Mirror is
dude.
crazy.
Yeah.
Dude, by the way, that's a great new season. But anyways,
John hasn't seen it.
You guys ready for the next topic? Or we?
Yeah, go ahead, man.
So
Hit me with the next. Hit me with that next thing.
So we think
that
this
it's
is gonna be a
bad.
fad.
I think it's gonna be bad.
Okay.
I think robot.
Shane says fad. So you're saying just the robot's a fad. I think out of the topics I brought up, I think like if it's not Amazon or Google, it's going to be a fad, and I do think the robot one is
once people start making smart homes, that'll be crazy.
Yeah, like built in. Yeah, like there are some like car manufacturers are already like having cars with actually all three of the assistants built in with Amazon. Even Siri. I mean, I know Siri's kind of been irrelevant in this whole like smart wars thing, but I mean it's still there. All right, so the next thing that I saw, I mean, this isn't new. This has always been at CES, kind of like voice assistants, but improvements to virtual reality. Example, HTC, they have the Vive Pro, and it's not that they're pushing for virtual reality, but they're pushing for the idea that we've gotten to a point where virtual reality is kind of wireless, in which you no longer need to require a high-end PC to run it, and the push for instead of it being like a one-trick pony where it's like, oh, you're in virtual reality, you can do this stuff, like they're trying to push it for practical uses, like for I know an example that I saw that they want to do is to help inmates transfer from like the prison life to the real world. Like it's no longer just like a cool thing you show off to your friends.
Yeah.
Like if you know what I'm trying to say, like they're trying to push it.
Let the prisoners get their dick sucked in VR, dude. I'm down.
No, the video
Here you go, guys. Here's your VR headset.
They had the prisoners like they had them do like it's weird because you don't even think about it, but like they had the prisoners like they taught them how to do laundry and like how to go into a grocery store.
Can't you teach them how to do laundry with a fucking laundry machine?
No, I don't. I guess not. You know, you have great points.
I guess not, dude. It's better in the virtual space.
I mean, because like up until this point, when we think VR, you think you have to have like a high-end computer to run this. I mean, which you kind of still do, but like some of the products they showed off, like they were kind of like they were standalone. So like they had their own hardware that ran it, and like they were trying to push that you no longer need to be tethered to the computer, because I think for the most part you kind of need to be tethered to the computer. But I don't know. What do you guys think about like this push? Is it's I mean, virtual reality is not new. Like, let's be honest, it's not new. But do you think this is the year that this really takes off?
It all depends on the price, dude. It all depends on the price. Dude.
Price, yeah, no, yeah. How much is a Vive right now?
$800, dog.
Vive Pro.
I'm pretty sure it's a fuck ton of money still.
Hold on, I want to see how much Okay, so the wire. So if you currently have a Vive and you don't want to shell over the money for the new one that's wireless, you can buy a wireless adapter for your current Vive. So you said it was $800.
I'm pretty sure it is.
The wireless module you can add to it is another $300. So like, you're looking at over $1,000.
Like the whole thing should just maybe be 300, maybe 400, like whatever a brand new console is, sure. Then it could be acceptable.
I agree with you that. So a current Vive system from the Microsoft Store and Google Express is $600.
Okay, so 600.
So
It's
600
it's
plus.
not even that they're selling software, hardware. Software comes, you gotta download that shit and buy it separately.
Yeah. Have
What's
you
up?
guys messed with the Vive? I personally haven't. Like, I mean, I've messed with virtual reality, but I haven't like messed with like a Vive or an Oculus, like that
No,
level.
I haven't messed with
I
anything.
heard it's fucking dope, but I've not. No.
I messed with
Yeah.
Google Cardboard.
Yeah,
That shit's
that's
lit
the
though.
extent.
That
That's
shit's
the
lit though,
extent
dude.
of my virtual. Wasn't it Comic-Con they gave out the boxes?
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
they gave the boxes
Yeah,
out
dude.
to us.
I actually went
And
and bought one of those things that you like put your phone in and you put it on your head, dude.
Yeah,
yeah,
It's fucking dope, dude.
they had like the small demos. Yeah, the demos were cool. Yeah,
I think it's
that's
cool, but I honestly still believe VR is a fad and will die.
I think
So
it'll
you,
eventually, once it gets like super cheap and you
I
can
think
like
it.
seamlessly do it with like a pair of glasses, not a fucking headset.
Yeah, like I think
Yeah,
price
if
is
you
one
can do a
thing,
pair of glasses, then yeah.
and I think if they're able to keep shrinking the hardware to the point where like
What
it,
about AR?
I don't know what
it's
that even
okay,
means.
I have no idea.
Augmented reality. You put stuff in the world that you're already in.
Wasn't that VR
Wasn't
as
that what
well?
Microsoft was trying to do
Yeah, Microsoft Lens.
with Lens? Yeah. Yeah, so
Yep.
AR is different in which so VR you create an environment, AR it takes your your current environment and adds. It's like the episode of Black Mirror. What was the playtest?
Yeah.
Yeah, playtest
exactly.
is an example of AR because that was well, I mean technically it was VR, but he thought it was AR.
That was a
Spoiler
fucked
alert.
up episode, man.
Yeah,
That was
that
a great
one
episode.
that was a double twist.
Bum bum
Oh,
bum.
so he really did die.
Bro,
So
wow.
you thought he lasted a
Spoiler
second,
alert.
and he really only lasted 0.04 seconds.
Yep.
And all he had to do was
Fucking
call his
mom.
mom. That's all.
Dude,
Well, if he had just called
Rip.
his mom.
That's so sad, dude. That's so sad.
Oh man, half of that time I'm screaming at the TV at that show. I've never ever had screamed at a TV like I do when I watch that show.
Have you watched White Christmas yet?
Yes, I screamed even
Dude,
harder at that one.
Fucking love that. Okay, sorry, we went way off topic. Holy shit.
No, that still works because in White Christmas, he technically talks about how personal
Puts
Oh, I
it
guess
in
assistants
you're
are
right.
made.
I guess you're right. I guess you're right. Like they put you in that, dude. That's fucking crazy.
Maybe my Google Home Mini has a me in there, and he is broken.
Wait a minute. Was White Christmas the one where like they put a copy of you in like an egg?
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
that's
okay.
that's the virtual
Dude.
yeah, or the assistant, the
Because it's like
personal
it's
assistant.
you and you know exactly the
Yeah,
way
so
you
you know
like
how you
things,
want. Yeah,
dude.
because
Oh,
I was confused at that too. I was like, why would they make a clone of themselves? And then like with the toast, I was like, oh, because she knows how she wants it done. Like she knows how her toast is done, her
it's just
coffee is
really
done.
fucked up, dude. It's like,
Yeah,
are you gonna listen? All right, 1,000 more years.
yeah.
Yeah,
Anyways,
That was a good
that
twist too. That was a good twist too at the end when they were just in the egg.
yeah.
So what's your third topic?
So the third one, this one isn't necessarily a product. It's more of a thing. So we're currently on 4G LTE?
Something like that.
Yeah. So
Yeah, it hasn't
something
gone
that
up in a long time.
so what they're really pushing for, or what they were pushing this year, that is I think coming out this year, is 5G. So
Oh.
other than just network speed increases, the benefits for 5G from what I read is haptic feedback. So people who do surgeries like across the world, like they do like the
What?
robot surgery thing, they can have haptic feedback now with 5G, so they can feel it. Self-driving
Whoa.
cars
Wait,
will
what does that
benefit
even? Wait,
from.
what does that even mean? What the fuck?
So like you know how like on our controller it rumbles, like something like that.
Oh,
So
what the fuck, dude?
so like when they do surgeries, they can feel like
Are you telling me
like
people are doing surgeries across the country right now?
allegedly that they're saying 5G is going to help improve that experience for
Oh,
them.
improve it. So that means it's happening right now. That's terrifying.
So it is happening, yeah.
I know,
But
dude.
Robots,
5G
man.
will be beneficial for self-driving cars because the increased network speeds will allow for these cars to talk to each other, and sensors that are built in the city for these self-driving cars. Drones was another benefit, better control, higher quality feedback when you're flying them.
Oh, I love
And
drones.
and another thing they wanted to talk about was it's an improvement for VR because with more information, they can have chat in real time, and they could stream like they could have real time chats while streaming in virtual worlds. Like I don't know how
Dude.
that really worked out, but yeah.
They're gonna have the coolest porno. I swear to God, it's gonna be awesome.
5G porn.
I'm so excited, dude. I'm gonna
I
buy
mean-
HTC Vive.
I mean, I think out of all three of them, I feel like this one's just it's not going to be a trend because I mean these networks are going to like AT&T,
dude,
but
They
they're going
have
to
to
push
get
this out.
faster.
It's
They
not-
have
They
to
have
get
to
faster.
push this out,
and
yeah.
we're not staying at 4G. For
Yeah,
the rest
we're
of
not
our
staying on 4G LTE. So I think realistically, this is one of those. This is this is for sure a thing.
You know what
Yeah,
sucks about that though?
100%.
The speed increases while your data increases at the same time, like what we're doing. So it's like we don't really see that much of a quicker. You know what I mean? Like so, the speed needs to increase only because of the amount of shit we're doing is bigger.
Yeah. No, yeah. I mean, for the average consumer, like, I mean, I personally don't think I'm gonna see a huge benefit. Like, all I do is like what Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, like 4G LTE is
It's gonna
way
be faster, man.
Bro, your food's gonna be like right there. You're
You're
gonna
gonna
feel the
snap in 2 seconds.
what's that called? You're gonna feel the haptic sit whatever you blah blah blah. When you snap your food, dude, you can like feel your food tingle or some shit.
And that's what they were saying too. Like they were saying it don't focus on the fact that it's increased speed because like that really doesn't mean anything for the average. Like they were really pushing it for like those things I listed. Like that's really the benefit.
Yeah, that's gonna be a thing.
Yeah. All right. So
I'll say that's
concept.
not a fad.
What are your
So
concepts, man?
the concept. So these are
Wait, are
like I
these
said
your
earlier.
concepts or their concepts?
Their concepts.
These are
Stuff
their
from
concepts
CES.
that I
Oh,
saw.
okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna like give me some fucking
Oh no
$1 million
no
ideas,
this
dude.
isn't made up.
Black
No, this
Mirror
isn't made up.
concepts, dude.
So not all
These are future
vendors.
episodes of Black
Yeah.
Mirror, then, right?
Basically future episodes of Black Mirror. So like there's no release date on these. There's not even a price point for these items. They literally just made it just to make it, just to say we made it.
I can't
We
wait to get
made
this.
it.
Tell me.
So the first one, the one that got a lot of coverage was from Razer, and it was called Project Linda. So Razer, they currently just came out. I don't know if you
Linda.
guys know. They came out with their smartphone, the Razer phone.
Right.
And that phone actually for a first time phone, I've heard decent. I've actually heard nothing but positive things about it. So they wanted to take it to another level, and they're going to take that phone and they're going to make it. They made an accessory, and it's basically a laptop. So in the place of where you would have a trackpad, there is a cutout to put the Razer phone into it, and when you put it in there, the Razer phone powers a laptop, and it turns that screen into a second monitor / touchpad.
Okay, wait.
So yeah, I mean, I could post one right now.
That sounds fucking
So
crazy.
it makes your phone the touchpad?
And the computer. So the product itself
In
is
the
honestly
computer?
it's just the keyboard, the screen, and battery.
Oh, so it's just like making your phone bigger?
Basically, it's making your phone bigger. Microsoft had something similar. Hold on. Project
I don't know about that.
Linda. Yes.
Only for me. That doesn't sound cool. I don't give a fuck about that.
So there are things that I think are cool about it, and there are things I don't think are cool. The one thing that I think is going to be an issue. I mean, again, this is a concept. They're not really coming out with this anytime soon. But if they were to come out with this, would
This
that
is
mean
Razer.
Yeah,
Right?
this is Razer. So would that mean with this Razer phone, they would not be able to change the shape of the phone? Because if they change the shape every year,
Then you gotta
like,
fucking change the laptop and then
you have to change the laptop, and the person who has last year's laptop unless they come out with an adapter,
Well,
they're
dude,
screwed.
that means
But
that they would want to do that then and you get all the fucking money. It sounds great.
yeah, so that one is the thing that was their product video, and then this is like someone actually using it. Like I think the concept is cool, but I think there are a lot of workarounds that they have to consider, like the whole shape. Like, does
I
that
don't
mean
get
there's
it.
going to be one every year?
That looks crazy.
I don't get so it just means that your phone just
phone
gets
is a
bigger.
computer.
So basically, your phone's just on a bigger screen. That's basically
Gotcha.
the concept. Yeah, it's
But
not
you
like
can
your
use a
phone becomes
mouse.
more powerful. It's just your phone on a bigger screen. Like I mean, for us, like you and me, Shane, I don't. This is like we're gonna stick to it. Like we're gonna have a custom built
Obviously.
PC. Yeah. I remember I showed this to my friends a few days ago when I was like making my topics, and I showed it to them. Like these are guys that they don't game. They just go on and look at their emails, social media, whatever. They thought it was cool because they do a lot of stuff on their phone as is. Like people, they watch Netflix on it. So why not just put this into a computer dock, and they can now watch Netflix on a screen while they can do other stuff like multitask with like social media and stuff.
Yo, that computer was lit, dude. There was like 3 monitors and shit. Dude, that one has it
Oh,
projected on the wall, and there's like things behind him on the
yeah,
wall.
that was Razer's last year's concept. They had the one with the 3 monitors.
What about the thing that just showed it where it was like a screen in the middle and like all
I remember
the wall?
that. Didn't someone steal that thing?
Yeah, someone stole it last year. They ended up finding it. Wait, which one are you talking about,
It
Shane?
only showed it for a second. It was like a monitor, and then like the whole picture was on the whole wall.
Oh, so it was on the monitor, then it projected onto the wall?
Dude, that was trippy
Oh, the
looking.
sides? Oh, yeah. I think that's a product too.
It's
Or
probably the
something
same
else
product.
showing. Yeah.
I don't know. This looks cool and all, but yeah, for like maybe for
Like in terms
Yeah.
of practicality, I think they still have a lot of things to work out.
I think it's weird though too because the company is supposed to be a gaming company, but most gamers
they've
wouldn't
been
fucking do that.
out. Yeah, I know. Like Razer's been branching out past like like the day they announced they were coming out with a phone, I was just like, what are they like? You guys are a game company.
Well, they're like
We want to
peripherals.
make gaming phones.
They're like
Yeah.
peripherals. I mean, that is kind of the future if you think about it. Like, there's so many fucking dude. Gaming on the phone, it's the future.
It's like someone works at a gaming company.
Yeah, I'm not. That's a shameless plug. What?
All right. So the next concept.
Hit me with another fucking concept, bud.
So a cool concept, I think. Oh well, so do you guys think there is a place for Project Linda down
No,
the?
I don't
No?
think so.
No.
For me, not for me. Maybe for
No,
like,
that's fine. No, yeah,
maybe,
yeah.
maybe
I
for
think
your
I
mom.
think it might be
If
for
it
like
comes out, it's a fad.
I think for the guy who's like traveling all the time, like I could see this being a thing. So the next thing that I saw, that concept that became a reality, is having a fingerprint scanner under the phone. Like, so like you know how like with the iPhone, they made the room for the
They already
fingerprint
have that,
scanner
don't they? Fingerprint scanner on the phone.
well, like it's under the screen though. So like you remember with the iPhone 10, they didn't have it because they couldn't put the
On the
fingerprint
screen itself.
on the screen. Yeah. So a company called Vivo, they did it. So they have so you can have basically an iPhone 10 with that all screen, no bezel, and they were able to put a fingerprint scanner under it. So this allows for these phone companies to continue this no bezel trend. And
Let me see it.
because like Apple, they had to compromise. Like that's why they have Face ID. Here, let me find it.
Well, I mean, I don't understand why you just can't use like the camera.
Let's
Like,
see
why
here.
can't that read a fingerprint?
Oh, I get what you're saying. So like somehow have the camera, so like scan. So yeah, use that. But I mean, would you really want to put your finger up at the top every time?
I mean, are you not? Like, yeah, okay.
Are you not entertained?
Like you would have to put your thumb all the way up there.
Sorry. I mean,
Or just hold your phone upside down every time.
Or that too, yeah. I mean, think about it, most people have their phone upside down anyways when they take it out of their pocket.
True.
So they were able to fit this fingerprint scanner in between the screens. So like I don't know if you see the picture, like it's
The
So that's basically
panel, the
that one,
fucking
yeah.
little touch
I
thingy,
think Apple's going to either buy this company outright to have this tech, or they're going to, I think they will bring fingerprint scanning back. I think the reason why they didn't have it on the 10 is because they have the tech and they weren't comfortable with it yet, or they really want to push this Face ID thing.
They want to have our fingerprints and our face, bro. And our GPS whereabouts and our cloud.
Because there are some phones that have both. They have the face, like something similar to Face ID.
I know the
alongside
fingerprint
with
scanner
it.
underneath the phone. I've seen those.
Yeah, like where your index finger would be or some shit, right?
I think the next
Or
Samsung phone that's coming out, the Galaxy S9, is allegedly supposed to have tech like this, the fingerprint scanner under.
I love your
We'll
vocabulary
see.
tonight, dude.
We'll see. Allegedly is a big word for you.
No, it's just a good word. It's just not like
Okay.
instead of saying
I'm not
they
confirming
might.
nor denying. Yeah.
Okay.
I
Concept
feel
number 3.
like I'm in a courtroom, dude.
So I personally think this concept will get adopted. I think this is going to come sooner than later.
Yep.
Yeah. So the last one that I saw that they kept pushing everywhere was the push for autonomous vehicles.
Oh fuck yeah, dude. That's not a fad. That's real.
Tesla Autopilot. It's already a thing.
So yeah, Tesla Autopilot's a
That's
thing.
like it's infancy though, bro. We're talking like all automated.
You know what I read? I thought Tesla Autopilot was a thing, but apparently they're doing this new thing where you have to touch the steering wheel every 30 seconds.
Really?
Yeah, I was watching a video.
Wow,
They don't want you to fall asleep, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, but someone figured out. I watched it as a hack. He just put an orange on the steering wheel to give that amount of pressure, so it doesn't ask him anymore.
But does he really want to do that? Because what if he like, oh, dude, what if you need to? It's there for a reason.
Dude, I'm not gonna reach up to my steering wheel every fucking 30 seconds.
Yeah,
like, I'll stay awake.
That defeats the purpose of self-driving. So yeah, I posted. Yeah, that was the article that I saw. There are. When people think of autonomous and electronic cars, they think of Tesla, but other companies like really pushed out this year to. There were concepts.
They're dope. They're fucking dope, dude.
They're trying to catch Tesla.
They're trying to catch Tesla. Yeah.
Elon Musk is doing shit like, why aren't we doing? That's exactly what he said. Why aren't we doing this yet?
I don't think anyone will catch. I think when it comes down to it, like Tesla will just forever dominate. Because like I think when people think of it, they just automatically think Tesla.
Yeah.
I mean that's what I think.
Elon Musk is an evil genius.
I know that there are other like electronic cars that are competitors to Tesla, but like when it comes, I just think to myself, Tesla was like the first one to really make this popular, and I'm going to stick to them.
Right. But they're still not like you can only do that shit when you're on the freeway. You can't like take it.
Yeah, you can't do that on everyday roads. Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
That's true.
the
you
Google,
guys have probably seen the article. Like Lyft and
The
Uber
Google
have been testing
have
the
they?
Google one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
Google's been
Google.
doing it
That
too.
one's nuts because that one's fully fucking automated.
Yeah, well, the funny thing, I think that Google one just recently, a few months ago, got into a crash.
Yeah, I know. I think I saw that too.
I think I saw that too. Yeah, but I think even then they looked at the data. It wasn't even the car's fault.
It's still user error somehow.
Yeah, it was I think the other person, they ran the red light or the stoplight, and that's why it crashed into the Google car.
Also, the Google. Okay, so it wasn't the gotcha.
Yeah, I mean, the Google car was involved in it, but it wasn't Google's fault.
Gotcha.
Google. Google trying to Google.
Yeah,
The Google one's
Googling.
crazy, dude, because it has like the camera all the way around and it like
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I've seen
constantly
that
see.
one.
Yeah, dude, it's
Yeah,
crazy.
that one is crazy. That's legitimately self-driving.
Yeah. You could like put a blind man in there. You go to Taco Bell and chill, dude. No big deal.
I mean, I'm for self-driving cars. Like it'd be
So am
kind
I.
of cool because then you don't have to worry
If they
about like
can, yeah.
DDing.
Dude, no drunk driving,
Yeah.
dude. Old
Yeah,
people.
Do you know
exactly.
how
Yeah.
amazing road trips would be?
Yeah, you just
Yeah.
fucking kick it. You just gotta talk shit the whole
Yeah.
time.
I'm gonna take a nap.
Wait,
Yeah.
I'm talking about like you can just shoot the shit with your homies the whole time, not have to worry about driving.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, oh, it's nap time.
Yeah, for like
Oh,
long
keep it
distance
going.
driving. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Dude,
a
what
drive to
about-
Vegas, like a trip to Vegas.
What about even
There you
like
go.
truck drivers that go cross country, dude?
Oh, truck drivers would
Boom.
really
Boom.
benefit from that.
That's like fucking iRobot, man.
Exactly.
Was iRobot self-driving car? I
Yeah,
cannot
dude.
remember that
dude.
movie.
You don't
When I
remember
think
that?
self-driving, I think of Minority Report. I don't know why.
No, they were like self-driving and they were hauling ass.
Or
I
how about
I
in
don't
Logan?
remember that.
Logan.
Oh,
maybe.
Logan was self-driving. Yeah, wasn't it?
Logan
Yeah.
was self-driving. Yep.
Yep.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
that's it.
this'll
That's all I
be a
got.
thing, man. I liked your topic, dude. CES. Do you
Thank you.
think?
Thank you.
I didn't see anything. I mean, I kept up with CES a little bit, but
I
nothing.
mean, I didn't see any.
It was like,
I don't
holy
think,
shit! Check
oh
this
yeah,
out.
I think there wasn't anything this year that was like there wasn't that was like, oh my god, everyone has to like know about this.
This is the future. Yeah,
Because I
didn't
mean
see
that's
any of
what
those.
CS used to be. Like they used to have that one thing that everyone talked. I didn't get that sense this year.
Well, you know why, dude? Because Podgy
Because we're
didn't
in
show
the
up, dude.
future.
Because Podgy, whatever the fuck his name was, wasn't there this year, dude.
Oh yeah, the fact that the guy that's running the net neutrality thing.
Yeah, dude. He should have showed up.
You mean
and
Ajit Pai?
whatever the fuck his name is.
Yeah, the guy who says he's not attending, even though he probably just didn't get an invite.
Exactly.
Oh god.
That was a good episode, guys. I'll see you next week.
Sneaky. Whoa.
Yeah.
What? You just end it like that, dude? You can't.
See ya,
You're
bye.
breaking the illusion, dude. You can't be like, oh, great episode, bye. You talk about that after the episode's done.
Great episode. Bye.
All right, I'm done. I'm done.
And that wraps it up.
I pushed end recording.
I
dude.
hope
We're
you
done.
guys enjoyed that podcast. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Go like our Facebook. Go
Hunter's-
like
Hunter's
our
next.
Instagram.
Like my face.
Go like and follow us on Twitter. And follow us on all of our social media accounts that are in the description below. Till next time, we'll see you around.
In the future.
In the future.
It's in the future.
Hallelujah.
This is the future, dude. We're 2018. We're in it.
Fucking hallelujah, dude.
We're in it.
To
All
win
right.
it.
Peace.
Peace.
Later. The fuck?